might be the one that actually goes. Welcome back to Slingshot Disc Golf. It's cold outside, and today I'm actually going to respond to a comment. Now I'm just going to paraphrase here because it was a really long comment, but basically the person was asking, am I just teaching distance or nothing? First of all, I don't care about distance whatsoever. There's a lot of players who throw 500 feet that don't have the effortless Mcbeth slingshot because distance is nothing more than a measure of your athleticism. The most direct and simple answer I can give here is I am teaching Mcbeth or nothing. Now there's a sprinkle of Drew Gibson, Paige, and Simon in there for sure, but ultimately this has always been about Mcbeth and what he does with a disc in his hand, the double move. In 2020, I lost my job like everybody else. After gaining 30 feet in 2 months, practicing 8 hours a day, I was done. I was absolutely done with this game already. Within 2 months, I was like, this is not fun at all. My shoulder's destroyed. I can't get the disc to go anywhere. The 300-foot wall had defeated me in 2 months. I played college basketball at an NAIA school on scholarship at 5'10", and I couldn't jump. So I'm not super athletic, but I'm also not athletic, right? Like there's some athleticism there. To be 5'10" and play college basketball at all, you have to have some quickness. The one thing that I noticed and that I struggle with the most, especially internally, was the fact that Paul Mcbeth looked really athletic, really explosive in his movement. And I could not get any of my basketball athleticism to translate. So I spent the next year about 1,000 hours all day long, every day, at the field, slinging them as far as I possibly could, and spending all night looking at Paul Mcbeth and comparing my form. During that process, I found the effortless slingshot, the effortless snap, the true rubber band effect, and that is what I am teaching. And there is only one standard of timing that I have, and that's Paul Mcbeth with a sprinkle of Drew Gibson, Paige, and Simon, okay? Paul Mcbeth is doing something that 99.999% of disc golfers are not doing, and that includes most professional disc golfers. I'm gonna grab my Big Z Zeus just for this demonstration. The definition of slingshot is to get the most out of your body, to get every single inch. The majority of disc golfers are not getting the most out of their body, and that's including professional disc golfers, and here's why. The power pocket. The power pocket is the opposite of the rubber band effect. So basically with the power pocket, there's different ways to approach it, different skill levels, but there's either the straight pull into the power pocket or there's out in out of the power pocket. More advanced players will have their arm here and they'll actually get the left side to help jumpstart it, but then they're still kind of pulling in and out of the power pocket, so it's not a complete double move. This is a really simple explanation of a complicated topic, but ultimately here's the difference. The moment that the majority of disc golfers pull into the power pocket is the moment that I extend. And because I extend, that means I'm going that way with my arm while you're going that way most likely. If you're trying to get the arm to go that way, that's you trying to get the disc to go that way. The moment that I extend instead of pulling through, that's how I can time that. The left arm, the leg, the obliques, the abs, that whole left side rotation, all of it pulls on my back, all at the same time that I'm extending this way with the right trap. All of that crunches the left side, all of that crunches my right back. At this moment, I've halfway rotated. I start my rotation before my extension finishes. And that's why you see the arms going in different directions, because it's not about the arm, it's the fact that you're actually rotating while your arm's going that way, creating this massive crunch. This stretch reflex is it makes your arm jump forward on its own. I don't put any effort into my arm whatsoever. It just snaps. In fact, the further I try to sling it, the easier it is on my arm because I get to use more of that stretch reflex. Up shots and shorter shots actually take more fast twitch acceleration, out and out, that's another topic. It snaps itself and it's euphoric. And guess what? Anyone can do it. Doesn't mean you're gonna do it to the level of any of the top pros. I don't. That's not the point. The point is you can use a rubber band effect a certain way to get a certain result by timing all your body parts at a certain time. Slingshots for everybody. So it's relatively easy to see the arm coming in while the extension is going out. But what really matters in the double move, the core, obliques are rotating, and the leg is also rotating, exploding. The double move is the entire rotation going forward while the arm goes backwards. You'll find all the same things with Drew here. I'm a huge fan of Paige Pierce, that's why I show this video all the time.